Hey everyone, it is Beth with Flying by the Seed of My Plants, and today's another day where I'm just kind of showing you bits and pieces of different things I've been doing today. I have my son's dogs. They're in the process of moving, and so I'm watching his two dogs, and he's picking them up later on today. But they have been having fun. I'll show you a little bit of that. Mercury isn't as playful as the other ones, but she is so good. Well, she's playing now though. But just let me see. Today is the 8th, so I think 5 more days and I'll be having my plant sale, and I can't wait because I have plants everywhere on my flower beds, on tables, on the grass, and it's just, I can't really plan what I want to plant in some of those because there's just so much stuff already in them. So for the plants, I went ahead and I did 15 of these baskets, so I'm going to see how that goes. It's the Tiny Tim tomato, which gets to be anywhere from 12 to 18 inches high, and then I surrounded it with lettuce seed, and so they can enjoy some lettuce with their little cherry tomatoes. And I'm going to explain to them when they buy it, you know, they can cut the lettuce at a certain height and it will come back again, so they can keep enjoying it over and over. And from what I understand, this is my first year with the Tiny Tim. It takes, I think, like 60 to 90 days, you know, to get all the cherry tomatoes on it. But from what I understand, the tomatoes are very good. So it's perfect for somebody that's like on the patio, and that's all they have to garden with. And plus I had the mini bell peppers too. If they wanted to get those to go with their cherry tomatoes and the lettuce, they could have a complete salad. So I thought it'd be a perfect Mother's Day gift. So we'll see how that goes. So on the agenda is I planted all my milkweed, so I'm glad that's done. All the tomatoes are outside of the greenhouse now. Hey guys, they're playing. These peppers are the only ones that I have not uppotted yet, and they look really good. Hey, but I think I'm still gonna uppot them. They're playing. It doesn't sound like it, but they are playing. So right now, all my beds, flower beds, are full of trays of peppers and tomatoes. And so it's kind of limiting me on my, you know, where you try to vision where you want to plant everything. So right now, you know, I did the milkweed, I did a couple of snapdragons, and I'm going to take you over to the butterfly garden, and because there's a lot of stuff that's coming back, and which makes me really happy. I got some cone flowers, which I did not plant over there, but I have them in the front yard, so the birds must have brought them back here and dropped a few seeds for me. So I have that, and oh, and I did plant some salvia. So let me go ahead, I'll take you over there and show you what I've gotten done over there so far. Okay, so right now I am in the butterfly garden, and here is the Sweet William, which is coming back. This has been coming back now for about 4 years, and I have planted that so many times in the past, and it usually never came back, so I'm really impressed with this. And that's Sweet William over there. That's chamomile I transplanted over here, which hopefully I don't regret that because it does spread really, really, like a lot. So, and then over here, let me see if I can zoom in on it. That is milkweed coming in from the plants last year. Okay, this is aster right here, and this gets the purple flowers, and the butterflies love it. And so all along here, I planted the milkweed.
So it's about 16 foot worth of garden space for the milkweed. And more salvia I just planted there, and then the milkweed. And I do have the gladiolus, I have to remember that's there by the posts. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the posts. So now I'm over here, and I have some bulbs I want to plant yet. And in this area, towards the end, I'm going to put a couple of, Abby, move. Mexican sunflowers. Because after they eat the milkweed, then they form the chrysalis. The caterpillar, then they form the chrysalis, and then they become the butterfly, and then they want some food, and they love the Mexican sunflower. So, and there's flat leaf Italian parsley that came up from last year, and more tomatoes. Can't wait to have the sale. I got some celery going on right here, kale, some bunching onions I threw in here, cauliflower, and this is a purple and orange cauliflower, so this will be interesting. My first time growing that type. And then here, these are all the carrots starting to come up. And I've had someone digging in here, not to mention names, but so I got to sow some more seeds. And of course more, and that's eggplant right there. That's in the process of hardening off. And these peppers, they're hardening off. Of course, more tomatoes, more tomatoes. And going in the greenhouse, I am growing okra for the first time, so anybody that has grown it, any helpful hints, let me know. And then I have kohlrabi. This is where all my cucumbers, Market More 76, that's all coming up. National Pickling. This is the cinnamon basil. If you guys have never tried cinnamon basil, there's a taste of cinnamon. It's really funny. But I have to up-pot these in the next couple days. Here is the holy basil, also known as Tulsa basil. This grows a lot slower than the other basil. Here is, so far I only got 2 patty pans that have come up, so I might have to throw some more seeds in there or just be patient, because these were just starting to come up. Here is a silver slicer cucumbers, Market More 76. Sugar pie pumpkin, so far I only have 2 that have germinated. Golden zucchini. There's a honey nut squash. And this is the Genovese basil, which smells wonderful. It's a very common basil that a lot of people get for pesto, different things like that. Throw it in your salad. And here I have Detroit red beet. All of these have to go in. And back here is a lettuce leaf basil. You could do like a lettuce wrap sandwich. A dwarf kale back here. And then I have kohlrabi all in here. Here I have a pink lavender. This is winter sown. And a purple lavender that was winter sown. And Abby! I wanted to show you guys really quick on the lettuce. It's doing fabulous. Our weather has been really nice for growing lettuce. It's more of a cool weather crop where, so right now they're doing great. And for lunch, I went ahead and cut some lettuce. There's a butter crunch in there, a little bit of, I think that's romaine. And then I did some bunching onions in here and some radishes I picked. And one question I've had is that cut and come again lettuce. So, you know, you can get a seed packet for like $2 from Mi Gardener. I love their salad blend seeds, and you get a lot of seed. So what I did for the green stalk is planting individual ones into a plant cell is how I started them. And, you know, once they got so big, I went ahead and planted them in my green stalk. And lettuce is like a cut and come again, which is awesome. I can get to like 3 cuttings off of one plant. So when you do that, this is the one that I cut. You cut about 1 inch above where the soil line is, and I will be getting another head of lettuce out of that. And probably at least 3 times that I can do that, depending on our weather. I mean, if it goes, you know, everything starts spiking in temperatures, it can tend to make the lettuce bolt. But if you can grow it in a shady area, that's great, or grow it in your house. And so anyhow, you know, everything I picked, if I went to the grocery store, I'd be probably spending at least $10 just to have that bowl of lettuce that I picked. So the one head, I did 2 head. I did the butter crunch, and then this head, which I think is the iceberg. So that would have been 2 heads of lettuce. And then I did pick some radishes, which you can't just take a few from the grocery, you got to buy the whole pack. And everything just tastes better. And then the bunching onions too. So probably close to $10 at the grocery store for what I just picked. So anyhow, I wanted to share that with you on how to do the cut and come again on your lettuce. I usually get like 3 cuttings per plant. Or you can, you know, sow the seeds tightly in a container. I had videos back in January or February, I think, where I did a whole box of, like a planting box, a square rectangle one, and just spread seed in there. And that was my lettuce in the winter. And I had a grow light that it sat underneath, and I got 3 cuttings out of that before I had to renew it and replenish it. So wanted to share that with you guys. Oh yeah, more peppers over here. And the Tiny Tims with the lettuce that I'm doing in the plant cell. And here's some more cone flowers. I did get some more strawberries that I planted, 6 more. Still waiting to see if these will come back. This here, so my son's girlfriend, because she is moving and she has her daughter, and for now she gave me this tub that she had, and it was in storage. And I mean, whenever they find a permanent place or whatever, right now they're too busy to plant anything, so she gave me this. And her daughter is 4, so I'm going to go ahead, and this is going to be her garden. So I got to fill this all up, get everything ready, and I'm sure we'll be planting sunflowers in here, whatever she wants, and it's going to be a lot of fun. She seems really interested in gardening, so I love it. So anyhow, that's it for now, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. And let me see, plant sale in 5 days, so I have to clean up my garage, get that all organized, and probably take everything out there Friday evening, put it in the garage, the plants, and Saturday morning pull everything out and pray for a really good sale. So I will talk to you later, and thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all the subscribers. And if you like the content, there's a lot more coming up. Right now there's just a lot going on with preparing for my plant sale, as far as clearing trays out of all my gardens so I can plant more. But anyhow, a lot more has to be planted, of course, tomatoes and everything, but it's not time yet. So, all right, you guys, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you on the next one. All right, bye.
getting their energy out. I'm watching my son's dogs. And of course I have Abby. But I thought I'd throw a little bit of what we do for playtime. Those two are funny. Bring it here. I don't know if you could see Mercury over here somewhere, laying down by the tree.